Hey YouTubers, this here's Guardian Mike, and I have another attorney here from Southeast Michigan, and he is an elder law attorney, and he's a teacher. I'm gonna do a shout out here. He's a teacher of lawyers, and he's taught at the Institute of Continuing Legal Education. Your name, sir?
Matt Wallace.
Matt, I want to give you a scenario that comes across my desk and my weekly, certainly monthly. Mom gets discharged from the nursing home. Dad, son, or daughter arrives at the nursing home and signs all the papers. Mom is sleeping in the room. They don't want to wake mom up, so they go ahead and process and sign all the papers. I have been told in Michigan the federal law will protect the spouse from paying for the medical debts of the spouse. You're not responsible for your medical debts of the spouse unless you agree to be responsible. Could you comment on that in scenario, parse it out and tell us what the issues are and what your suggested responses are, answers?
The biggest issue is that when a mom or the son or daughter does sign those documents, they are agreeing to be responsible for the debt of the nursing home. And so when mom or dad passes away and there's still a bill at the nursing home then will file lawsuits to collect the unpaid amount of the nursing home expenses against the spouse or against the child. The easiest way to avoid it is if there's a power of attorney, you make sure that you sign POA or as attorney in fact, so that you're not signing personally, you are signing on behalf of the patient. Or if there is no power of attorney, there may be a guardian. Sign as the guardian. If there's no guardian or power of attorney, you can still not sign personally by saying agent for mom or your spouse. That way you're not signing personally, you're not personally on the hook, and therefore if there's any those debts that are still there, you are not personally responsible for those.
Well, thank you. And do you have a website?
Yes, I do. It's happylaw.com.
Wow, folks, let's talk about that. And you are near Port Huron, Great Lake, the Bay, is that right?
That's correct. We're on the southern end of Lake Huron, right in the easternmost portion of the state of Michigan.
Well, thank you. And I want to add, too, if mom has capacity, wake mom up and have mom sign, right?
Absolutely.
And is it true in the federal district, this is the Sixth Circuit, I believe there are some debtor-collector cases where the spouse is not responsible for the debt of the spouse unless you agree to be responsible.
That is absolutely correct.
And I've been told medical debt is the #1 reason why people go bankrupt.
I've heard the same thing, yes.
All right, we want to fade to black. We're going to follow up with one more 2-minute video on a admission status versus observation status. We want to thank you. We'll fade to back. Can you handle 2 more minutes?
Sure.
You're a good man.